This video is about an extraordinary 2-day adventure to the Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. I'm going to highlight 3 areas of the park. The first one is going to be Mormon Row. This is known for 2 very historic barns that photographers all over the world travel to capture, and I will show that on 2 separate days. It will also be on number 2, Jenny Lake area of the park, and third, I will be capturing reflections of the mountains into or off of the Snake River at the OxBow Bend Turnout. All of that and more coming up right after this brief introduction. When one visits the Grand Teton National Park with no foothills to obstruct your view, the jagged peaks and deep canyons of the Teton Range rise abruptly from the Jackson Hole Valley. In 1926, John D. Rockefeller Jr. toured the area and he fell in love with the majestic mountain scenery. Over the next 2 decades, he amassed 35,000 acres with the intent of donating the land to the federal government to be part of the Grand Teton National Park. In 1950, Congress established the present-day park. When I first visited the park, the skies were overcast and with a drizzle of rain on my windshield. My first group of photographs will be on the Mormon Row, formerly known as the town of Grovant, which was settled in the late 1800s by Mormons from Salt Lake City. It is located off of Antelope Flats Road, and photographers from all over the world travel here to capture 2 historic barns. As you view these initial images, I arrived to the park. The mountain range was completely covered with gray skies and storm clouds. At that time, I really didn't think that I would see the peaks that cold and stormy early evening. However, the clouds did move out, and God blessed me, and He revealed to me a truly remarkable experience as I captured the following images of Mormon Row and the 2 barns. Enjoy. I have been told that we all have a guardian angel. Hopefully, as I travel, I do have a guardian angel that will keep me safe, and so far so good. Now, you may or may not believe in angels, but I believe someone's been watching me, the God above or an angel, and allowing me to take some images and on a special occasion, such as the Tuesday night that you just saw in the Grand Teton National Park, where it was totally overcast and I didn't think I was going to see anything, but the clouds opened up and you saw what I witnessed that particular evening. Now, I have one more case where I was up in the Olympic National Park. Maybe you've already seen that video of Crescent Lake, and I will have that in the show more notes. If you haven't seen that video, where I was driving back and it was as calm as it can be, and I had some wonderful reflections along the lake and the clouds and the water. So let's get on to Wednesday morning, and this is going to be the barns that I shot on Wednesday morning. Enjoy. The second part of the video is going to be my visit to Jenny Lake. This was on Wednesday afternoon, and if you're watching this video and it happens to be during the summer hours or the summer peak months, June, July, August, I'd highly recommend you getting to Jenny Lake first thing in the morning. I think the boat shuttles start, I think, as early as 8 o'clock in the morning, and I would highly recommend that you get there between 8 and 10 so you can get the shuttle across the lake. I think they run their shuttles every 10 or 15 minutes. I think it's $18 per an adult round trip that will allow you to get across Jenny Lake, do your hikes, go down the hike, and then get on the ferry back to where your parking is. But I did my Wednesday afternoon. This was between 2:30 and 3, so it was the latter part of the afternoon. I think they stopped their shuttles at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I wouldn't have been able to get back on the shuttle unless I went the whole trip along the lake, which I didn't decide to do. But you're going to see these images of me walking around Jenny Lake. And then on Thursday I tried to go back again. It was the middle of the day. Now this was the Thursday before Memorial Weekend, so it was crazy busy already, as the images will show. But I didn't make it to Jenny Lake. Perhaps another trip and another visit to Grand Teton National Park, but enjoy the images accordingly. I am going to complete this video as I visited the third area of the Grand Teton National Park, and that was the OxBow Bend Turnoff. I have done some research, and the research indicated to me if the conditions were right and I got there early enough that I could capture some reflections of the mountains off of the Snake River. Well, I got there early enough, however the conditions were not quite conducive, so what I did is I drove over to the Cutler Bay area, and this area is where you can actually rent boats and kayaks and go onto the lake, so you see images of that area. Then I drove back to the OxBow Bend area, and I was blessed with some reflections finally. So patience can be a virtue when it comes to this, and I was blessed with those images. And if you do like this video, please hit the like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And any comments are greatly welcome and appreciated as well, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I'll have many more. And thank you, and journey on.